What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's! It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Suburban Nerds. This is a channel where I give my nerd views on today's nerd news. Well, like I said, this is the first video of my 2018 run for the YouTubes and trying to get me a little bit more subscribers. No, not a little bit. Trying to get me a lot more subscribers. I'm hoping for like a 1,000 plus this year. If I can get it in the next couple months because y'all start, spreading the word about my show, I'll be happy. That is one thing I would love for you guys to do for me for your New Year's resolution. Give me some props, get me some follows. But first topic we're gonna go on the Nerd Rundown is, of course, Star Wars. Now, Star Wars, I was thinking maybe, Disney owning Star Wars stores, maybe have a New Year's resolution, maybe to, maybe hit the $1 billion, but they don't have to, because you know what? Right before the finish line of 2018, 12 hours before it hit 2018 actually, they joined the $1 Billion Mile High Club for 2017. And they joined it with the movies like Fate of the Furious, Beauty and the Beast, Despicable Me 3. This movie's only been out for 3 weeks, y'all. Like, I don't understand how it blew past the Rogue One. It blew past all these ones that they didn't expect it. Considering how divisive the movie is, with people saying, oh, it's not as good, it's that good, I don't know. But somehow they still pulled it out and got $1 billion in only 3 weeks. I'm sorry, but like, regardless if people like the movie or not, that made bank. That don't matter. That's all that matters. Because look at the Transformers movie. Why do you think they kept getting Michael Bay, even though it kept becoming more and more shit every movie after the next movie? Why? It's because, Michael Bay makes some money. $1 billion? What do you expect? You're going to keep giving it to him. So it's like, I don't know, man. And it also has the highest domestic. It made the most domestic-wise as far as movies. It beat out Wonder Woman. It beat out Beauty and the Beast, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Somehow, in 3 weeks, this movie has just taken it from everything. It's like everybody's making a mad dash for the finish line, and just out of nowhere, boom, sort of like those racing games where you're going through the whole thing. You're doing lap after lap, and somehow they call it rubber banding. That's what they call it in video games of racing, where you're all the way down there. You don't see nothing else, but somehow in the last few moments, all of a sudden it's right neck and neck. But that's what happened with Star Wars. You never doubt Star Wars. That's what it is. You just don't doubt it. You just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So big props to them. You know what? They're gonna make even more money. And Han Solo, I'm hoping is good. Because that's the next movie in the whole, Star Wars universe. Even though it's sort of a prequel, but regardless of the fact, Star Wars movies make money. And the one different thing about this is it's not going to be coming out in wintertime, which I don't know why they would not just make winter or December their month. Because that's they've shown that they're going to make the money. They're going to make the most money. Granted, it started, I think, in May, or was it? Yeah, they started Star Wars movies in May, back when it first came out. And then it's always been in May. But I don't see the reason for them to keep doing that when they've already shown that there's no competition whatsoever in December. There's nothing. Make that your month. I don't understand why you wouldn't just do that, but hey, that's what they want to do, But with all the stuff happening with Han Solo, I would just say push it back, because there ain't no problem. Just make that money. But regardless of the fact, like I said, they're making that money. So on to the next topic, we've got what is it? Oh, Disney. Well, over the holiday season or whatever, Disney pretty much they bought Fox. So they also already owned I believe 30% of Hulu, which is affiliated with Fox. So now that by them buying Fox, they have 60% of Hulu, which people are thinking that might be what they're gonna make their main streaming system, because they already was planning to do streaming, their own streaming thing, which is why they're pulling all these Marvel shows or all the Disney and Marvel things from Netflix. That's already a given. But no one knew what they were going to do as far as streaming. They just knew they wanted to do streaming. And now, since they have Hulu, that'll be prime, because they already have a set stable. Like, you've already got everything set up there. That's what Hulu is. It is streaming. So therefore, if you just take it, I don't know if they're going to change the name, which would kind of be weird, but I guess if they change the name and still keep the subscribers, they just, change a different name, it could still work. You could still do that. So I think that might be what they plan on doing. But I don't know. You never know what Disney is gonna do, because when they took over Marvel, they didn't change the name Marvel. It was just Marvel under DC. So Hulu could be Hulu under Hulu under, no, how do I say DC? like Marvel under Disney, not DC, Disney. I'm sure I'm gonna hear that in the comments below. But now it's just Hulu under Disney as well. So I think they could do that, and that's how it's gonna pretty much work out. Like I said, Disney's gonna buy up everything by the end of the next 5 years. They're gonna own everything, and yeah, because I don't want Apple to, because Apple is still trying to grow up even more. I'd rather Disney than Apple. But regardless of the fact, I know I'm saying that word a lot. Sorry. Next we have on a nerd rundown, Jodie Foster's poppin' shit, pretty much saying that it's the superheroes and blockbuster movies that are ruining the customers, or ruining the viewing habits of people. She was out basically promoting her episode that she directed of Black Mirror. Black Mirror, if you don't know what Black Mirror is, it's on Netflix. Black Mirror is pretty much the new version, well, not new version, it's our version, the younger versions of the Twilight Zone. It's different stories that are really different world. Every episode is completely different, having nothing to do with the next one. And that's pretty much the Twilight Zone, but in a modern age kind of thing. She's promoting this episode that she directed. I don't know if she directed more than that, but she's pretty much going on a high and mighty horse, talking about how, it's a blockbuster superhero. People aren't going to the movies like that for the smaller movies and stuff like that. She's just one of those people that think they're so high and mighty. Oh no, I would never, please, Like, the thing is, what they don't realize is we get these independent movies because of these blockbuster movies. What she doesn't realize, even though she's in the industry, is that these production companies, these studios, these companies, they make all this extra money, then they can risk making these independent movies. Without the big blockbusters, there are no independent movies. And she keeps talking as if no one's seeing independent movies. The movies that are winning these awards are the small independent movies. So I don't know what she's talking about. Most of the time, the blockbuster movies do not win awards. Most of the time, all these superhero movies do not win awards. You have very rare moments where these awards are happening or getting given to these other movies. Like, the only one where it made a big shakeup was Lord of the Rings. Before that, no, that didn't happen. Dark Knight. It's crazy as it seems. The Dark Knight didn't win any awards. You know who won an award? Heath Ledger for playing his role. But I don't even know, he was great, but I think they might have given it to him just because he died. But if he didn't die, I don't think they would have given it to him. That's just how it is. So her to talk about how the blockbuster and the superhero movies are ruining, and the fact is the superhero movies is not even just a genre no more, because the superhero movies go so much. There's movies that are comedies. Like Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok, that was like a comedy. You've got Winter Soldier, which is a spy thriller. You've got all these other movies in Marvel that they just keep changing it up. So you can't go make a blank statement saying that superhero movies are ruining the viewing habits of people, because you know what? No. You only have a job because of these blockbusters. Without these blockbusters, you wouldn't get a green go-ahead for your small independent movie. So Jodie Foster, get off your high horse. Sorry, that was my rant. Next, I'm going to talk a little bit about what AMC's planning on doing. They're going to try this whole thing about if you want, they're saying make the seats a little cheaper if you for the front seats, and then maybe for the middle seats, whatever, play premium price, maybe $13 whatever, and something like that. And they're going to try and test it out. And what I'm saying is, don't believe it. Don't do that, because it doesn't work. Because you know what? They're trying to make it seem as if they're going to do it for the benefit of you, when it isn't. Because you know what? When movies first come out, sure, it'll be cheaper if you get stuck in the front row. But most of the time when the movies are been out for a week or two, all there's going to be left is the middle seats. So you're going to be paying premium price for the smaller seats for the middle seats that you already been sitting for. So most of the time, you're not going to be paying for the cheaper seats because you're not going to want to go sit up front, right in front of the theater. You're going to want to go and just do it. You want to go see the movie. So I think that's kind of BS. If you guys have any feelings about that, comment below. That's just one of the things I had to talk about. And then last of all, we were talking about Mark, because I'm going to see it. I'm going to see the new Star Wars Last Jedi. I'm going to see it in D-Box 3D. So I'm going to be all, I'm going to be all in it. I'm taking my boy out for, it was like a sort of like Christmas birthday gift or whatever. But Mark Hamill, he spoke out about how this isn't his Luke. But people are blowing it out way to proportion. He says no, the way Rian Johnson was going with this movie, this isn't the way he felt Luke should go. But after being in the movie and this, he sees what the vision is. So he's down for the movie. He just, feels that if he was in charge, it probably would have gone a different way. But he's not being negative about the movie. He does definitely love still being in the movie. It's just, it's not the Luke that he thought, it didn't go the way he thought it was. And even in the movie, they say it isn't going to go down the way you think it is. So, as far as that, I don't know what to expect, but I'm definitely going to try and enjoy the movies as much as I can. So that's pretty much what I have for today. I know I'm going pretty fast, but I'm going to go and I have to go see the Star Wars movie. So remember to tell your friends, remember share, like, comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I can do, because I definitely plan on making better product for you guys. I'm going to try and see if I can get little pictures popping up here and there when I'm talking about these subjects. And just let me know and share and tell your friends about my channel. So remember, thank you. I'm Wes Grant, you've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on tomorrow's video.